Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut. My name is Bob. With me is Connor.
Yep.
Blake.
Yeah, you know, I mean...
And Matt.
Yeah, you know.
And we
Hey, don't make fun of me.
We are reading a book called Night Watcher. This is chapter 6, the shortest chapter in the book, I believe.
The whole, shortest chapter in the whole world.
Chapter 6, Elga.
Everyone who saw my beating would know I would try to stop the Egglestons. They knew I was trying to convince my busy pastor that they were dirt. They knew I wanted my church to be what it was before, when my father had been the pastor.
It's pretty hard to convince people that other people are dirt and not people.
So everywhere I went, I got dirty looks. People avoided me like I had a disease.
You do. It's called being an asshole.
It's called being the cancer of the internet. And things kept getting worse. Now that he had them hugging and kissing and confessing their dirt.
Oh.
Dirt 3 times.
Yeah, dirt!
And we're all at the
This
first
chapter's
page.
really dirty. I don't like this chapter.
Yeah.
Confessing their dirt openly and taking dirt and dirting. Oh. Now that he had them hugging and kissing and confessing their dirt openly and taking pot and drinking.
Hey.
So I don't remember that happening.
I would say that's a nice
Yeah.
them all getting fucking baked was a nice off-screen thing.
Yeah. Also, I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to smoking pot as taking
it. Yeah, they're
pot.
toking up that pot, man.
Like they're taking the pot and pushing it into little capsules and eating it.
No,
Yeah,
they're
well
toking it.
that's how you weed.
That's how you weed.
Yeah.
Dick Boer is hip with the cool hip-hopping and drugs.
Dude,
I was
no,
about to
he's
say
too cool for
they were
school.
all in there just sitting there smoking that cocaine.
Yeah,
Dick Boer wouldn't know because he's a good Christian and he stayed away from it.
you're right.
His
He's just
entire
making
life.
guesses.
You know,
making guesses.
Dick Boer is such an
His
idiot.
entire 400-year life.
Dick Boer is such an idiot, and them taking weed is something I feel like he would have highlighted more. I almost wonder if he just completely missed the reference because he is so out of it, and was referring to them like collecting money.
Yeah, something like that. Like
Like
he thought
They were
quote,
collecting
unquote,
the
taking pot was something else.
I really don't know though. It's hard to tell with Dick Boer.
Yeah.
Anyway, so them taking pot and drinking, Dave must have felt it was time to go for broke. They're gonna kill
He
somebody.
already went for broke.
Yeah, they're going to commit a ritual sacrifice.
Yeah.
Don't tell me if I'm right. Guys, tonight we've planned something special. We're going to turn the lights down real low so it's nearly dark
And the
in here.
crowd goes wild.
And then we're going to ask our angel to appear in some form. It will all seem very mysterious to you, but it's very holy and very serious.
Fucking laugh. I see you in the back laughing. I'm gonna beat you.
That's why we don't want any laughing, and we don't want any smart remarks or anything like that. Understood?
We don't even want any smart teens.
We don't even want anything. Get out of here, all of you.
Yeah, get out of here.
Everybody
We don't need
everybody murmured that they did understand. I do understand.
Yeah, so, yeah, sure.
If they'd known what was going on in my heart, Buddy would have said, "What about Bean?" But over the weeks, I continued acting dopey on the outside. Hi guys!
It's Bean. Hi guys, it's me, Bean.
It's me, good old Bean. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
You guys convinced me this is a real good idea.
They call me Bean because I grow beans on my bean farm. I'm Bean. That's what he's been doing. And they're like, oh yeah, totally.
And they all bought it.
Yeah. And they'd forgotten the real me. Nobody knows that I hide. The true star that shines inside.
Yeah.
That's what he's like.
Buddy, the lights.
Dave motioned him to turn the dimmer switch.
Just turn it.
Turn
Back
the
in the 90s,
switch, yeah.
dimmers were really rare.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, turn the switch, spin the lever.
Yeah. Take the pot.
Now, guys, bow your heads and close your eyes, and let's join hands and sing our song.
And he began singing Into My Heart.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of my heart.
Yeah.
The kids did what he said. They sang along quietly with him. But I wasn't singing their song. I knew that Satan hates the blood of Christ, so in my mind I was singing. And guys, to let you know, this is a real, very gruesome, very Mel Gibson sort of hymn.
Yeah, you're gonna have to rap this though.
What can wash away my sin? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again?
What?
Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Blood?
Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow.
Hey, yo.
No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Man, nothing. No, oh, precious. Yeah. Seriously, oh, precious is the flow of blood and gore.
Yeah.
You know?
He just loves to roll around in the viscera of Jesus.
No other fount, like fountain of blood, I know.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more metal than old hymns.
Yeah.
They sang and sang, and the lights went lower until it was dark. And then we all heard a
Shit
chanting
gets
that
thick when
sent
the light gets
shockwaves
dark.
through all of us.
Yeah.
It was Buddy. No, it was higher. It didn't sound like Dave. I couldn't figure out whose voice it was. Wait, it was higher? It wasn't Dave?
Yeah.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Me, it's Dave.
That's the voice we picked for Dave.
It was higher, and it didn't sound like Dave. It must be Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out whose voice it was. It sounded like a woman's, and she was calling on the spirits to come and make themselves known to those spirit servants who are waiting to do their master's bidding.
Okay, sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's just what happens.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Sure.
Why not, man? So, Urga calls! Urga calls! She crowed.
We had never crowed yet, as
Yeah.
much as we did on that day. She said over and over, no one answered.
Ring, 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 ring.
Phone call, phone call.
Urga
She
here.
carried on. She carried on like that, and nothing happened. Then the woman's voice said,
Something is wrong. He's not coming. Who is here that is offending him?
then I heard Buddy say,
Bean?
Bee.
Ah, yes. Bean.
No comma.
No comma, no period,
You
no
know,
nothing.
this ridiculous name that Dick Moore chose, Bean,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
is so great in these dramatic situations. Well, I put
Yeah.
dramatic in big air quotes, but
Dude, this is really dramatic, dude. I'm about to shit my pants from this.
from the woman's voice, Dave spoke up in the darkness.
Bean, are you here?
I didn't make a sound. I even slid lower in my chair. I didn't
Well, that
want them
doesn't
to
seem
find me.
conspicuous.
Huh? Is it the guy who's sliding down under the table?
Yeah.
If I was the one keeping the show from going into high gear, I wouldn't just stick around. No way did I want our kids to get sucked into this stuff. Because I'm an older man and I have responsibility. Oh wait, I'm not Dick Borer. I'm his self-insert B.
Yeah.
Turn on the lights, buddy.
Dave said. The lights came on.
Bean? Bean? Anyone see Bean in here?
No one answered.
What?
Everybody was looking around.
How did he slip away in plain light?
No, he didn't.
He's an assassin.
No, listen. Everybody was looking around. I was bent over, hiding my face in my lap.
An assassin.
Nobody would figure that out.
Dude, man, he's pulling this off Assassin's Creed 1 style. Just sit there on the bench. No one
Yeah,
notices
just sit on a
you.
bench between two people. Nobody will notice you.
Yeah.
Wait, here we go.
Sorry about this, guys, but with Bean in here, we can't get through. We have to have all of us in tune and singing and waiting. Anybody see him?
So wait, could it just be someone was singing like
Out of tune?
Yeah, out of tune. Someone was just like, into my heart, come into my
Yeah.
heart.
Bean, is that you singing off key?
So, also, I have a question. Okay, so if Bean being in there and not singing with them,
And
right?
well,
He's singing
is-
something else. Could he have done this from outside the door? Like, does it matter that he's in the room? Could he be outside the room, just stopping it, or
No, the arbitrary rules of this made-up thing that they're doing dictates that he has to be there. Apparently.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Man, haven't you ever heard of contrived scenarios?
This whole thing is a contrived scenario.
It really is.
But I mean, this book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This whole life that we lead.
yeah.
yeah, this is the
Nobody
world we live
did.
in.
All right, so nobody saw him. Nobody did. Shirley was next to me on one side, and the wall was on the other. She didn't make a sound. In fact, I felt her toss her coat over my back so people would think I was just clothes.
What?
Just a big,
Yep, just a
enormous
big-ass
pile of clothes.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Oh, because they're all naked.
Yeah.
maybe she has like a really big fur coat. Like, how would she cover? Like, it would still be legs sticking out.
No,
Nah,
dude, they
man,
covered his
he's-
legs. They covered everything. They're like, hey, what's under that
No,
giant
he stuck
coat?
his legs through the armholes in the coat, and then I don't know, somehow folded his body to hide in the torso section, and
He
just
can
buttoned
suck
it
his
up.
own dick.
So he can suck his own dick, yeah.
When nobody pointed me out, Dave said.
Well, let's try again.
He motioned with his head.
Buddy, the lights?
I'll give you the one.
And then he said,
Okay, guys, heads, eyes, hands,
Hands,
and let's
shoulders,
sing.
Oh, I
knees,
thought you were
and
going to
toes.
say heads, eyes, hands, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Into my heart, into my heart.
I wonder what I should sing by heart this time.
Why not sing the same thing? It worked last time.
And am I ever glad I memorized the words to hymns? Because you never know when you'll need them. Never.
Yeah, you'll need them at times like these.
Yeah, maybe ridiculous scenarios like this. The only other time you might is if you had like a really killer hymn question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, someone's like, "What is the fourth line of?" You know, then you can be like, "Got this."
But
Or
what's
if
the
you see
fourth line
someone
of,
summoning a demon in the middle of the street? You
You're
know?
right. Then you can just run up and be like, you know, like the blood of Jesus. Ha ha! Got you, bitch. You can't summon your stupid demon.
What's the fourth line of Rock of Ages? It's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's see what wonderfully gory hymn he sings this time.
Yeah.
There was a fountain filled with blood, drawn from Emmanuel's veins, and sinners plunge beneath that flood, lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains. And sinners,
dark.
and sinners plunge beneath that flood, lose all their guilty stains.
Cut it, beat. And then he just drops the mic.
Yeah.
He just drops the mic right then and there. Walks out.
Yeah.
I was laughing inside.
Ha ha ha! God killed literally everyone.
They couldn't get their spirit to come again. Something was keeping him away. I was fascinated that little me could think about the blood of Christ and keep those guys from getting through to their demon. Talk about power, but I knew it was the power of God and not of Bean.
Yeah, if he didn't say that, then it would have been blasphemy, and the Moody Bible Institute would have been all over Dick Boer's ass.
Yeah.
We've been all over Dick Boer's dick.
The power
Yeah.
of God and not of Bean.
Yeah.
It is
be a rock.
not
Alternate
not
title
to
of
roll.
this. Yeah.
this power I wield comes not of this humble bean.
Yeah.
Poor Urga, whoever she was so frustrated that her angel wouldn't or couldn't come.
I'm sorry, guys.
Dave said.
We're just not getting through tonight. We'll try it again next week. Lights, please.
I'll turn them on, I said, throwing off Shirley's coat and standing up. Boy, did I start something. They were furious. And do you want to know who was the maddest? Urga, Mrs. Eggleston.
Why
Not a
would you
surprise.
reveal yourself to them? Like, why would you do? They already beat you
So
up
he goes,
before.
I'll turn them on, and he turns them on, and then he leaves, and then they just do it anyways.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're going to let him stay after that.
Well, actually, in this next chapter, he just runs out of the room.
Oh, okay, well, so then they could just do it right then and there.
They're
Now
like,
he's
"Oh,
out of
that
the
was
room.
No,
easier
now
to
they're
get
all
rid of than I
angry, you know?
They're too
Who cares?
They're too
The
salty.
demon does.
Also, why did Dick Boer make it sound like there was this big reveal that Urga was Mrs. Eggleston? That wasn't. I mean,
what kind of sane,
even if you
rational
were-
person refers
even if
to
you were-
themselves in the third person?
even if you were surprised by this, who cares?
No,
it's a
see,
real big
she's the
plot
last woman on Earth named Urga.
Ah,
Urga
you know,
was
I
the
think
rock.
Dick Boer's mother was named Urga back in the
1300s.
2400s BC.
All right.
He is getting older each chapter.
He is. Yeah. So that was.
would know all about Christ. He was there when he was crucified.
Yeah, he was there. Everybody was there at Calvary, but Dick Boer was there in more than just
You know, I wanted to make this joke earlier and you could throw it in, but he would kind of understand. He would think taking pot was like ingesting the leaves because he crumples up the leaves to his immortality.
Ah,
serum.
right. Yeah, he crumbles it into water and then
Yeah,
and
drinks
takes it. Yeah,
That was chapter 6.
yeah.
Oh, that was
That was Urga. It was really short and
Only 3 pages.
Really
yeah.
weird.
Why would you write a story and make an entire chapter 3 pages? He couldn't flesh this out a little bit. He couldn't fit some of the bullshit from last chapter into this chapter.
By flesh it out, you mean pad it out.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Pad it out. I mean,
Why
if he
couldn't
didn't
it
have
be a
enough
chapter?
for a single chapter, he should have padded it out. That's what people do in young adult novels.
Yep.
That's what I do in my young adult novels.
Yeah. Anyways, that was chapter 6. Thanks for watching.
bad.
Catch us in the next chapter. I don't know what it's called. See you then.